This yoga routine is designed to mobilise, strengthen and stretch through the entire lower back. So let's start at the back of our mats in our mountain pose. Go ahead and inhale here, float the arms up into our upward volcano pose. And then as we exhale, let's swan dive forward, fingertips to floor, taking as much bend to the knees as we need. Inhale, float all the way back up to standing, and exhale, float the arms back beside you. Let's take the palms to the back now and take a little back bend here. And then inhale, float the arms all the way up to the ceiling, and exhale, swan dive forward. Let's repeat 4 more times, linking each breath to each movement. Keeping the weight shifted into the big toe mounds as we flow through. Focus on initiating the movement with the breath. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, swan dive forward. Let's walk our hands out to a down dog now. This is just a transition pose today before we drop to the knees. And let's come onto our buttocks into a comfortable sitting position. So you can always sit onto a blanket here to make it more comfortable. Let's sit nice and high on the sit bones and walk the left fingertips out. Take the right arm towards the ceiling and take a gentle bend over to the left, stretching through the right side waist. Keep that chest facing forward. Let's take 5 full conscious breaths. And let's inhale through center. Walk the right fingertips out to the side. Raise the left arm and let's gently stretch open to the right, stretching through the left side waist, and take a further 5 full conscious breaths. Let's inhale through center. Take right hand to left knee, left hand's behind us, and gently twist open to the left, taking another 5 full breaths. Starting to open up through the spine. Inhaling through center, and let's switch to the other side. Right fingertips behind us and gently twisting open to the right, holding for another 5 breaths. Inhaling through center, let's come onto hands and knees and come into plank pose. So lifting the knees off the floor, pushing down into the hands, belly towards spine, staying lifted through the entire front body. Breathing, holding for 5 full breaths. And then let's drop to the knees, lower all the way down onto the belly, and get ready to come into our locust. So take an inhale here, lift the entire front body from the floor, push into the pubic bone. Hold for 1, 2, 3, and then let's lower all the way down to the floor and turn our head to the right hand side. Inhale, coming back up, holding for 1, 2, 3, and then as we exhale, coming all the way down and take our head to the opposite side. Let's repeat 3 more times. Inhaling to rise and holding for 2, 3, and lowering head to the opposite side. Inhaling, float up, holding for 1, 2, 3, and then exhaling, lowering all the way down, turning the head to the other side. Let's take 1 more. Inhaling, float up, holding for 1, 2, 3, and then let's place the hands beside us and push back into a child's pose. So take the buttocks towards the heels, extend out through the arms, and let's take 5 breaths here, allowing the entire body to settle. Come up to hands and knees now, coming into a cat variation. So we're going to inhale, extend the left leg behind us, arch, look forward, and then as we exhale, hug that left knee in towards the nose, inhaling to release. And exhaling, tuck that left knee in, working through the core. Inhale to release. And exhale to hug, pulling belly towards spine. Inhale to release. and then exhale to curl. Let's swap to the other side. Let's inhale, extend the right leg behind us. And then as we exhale, hug that right knee in. Good. Keep breathing. Good. Last time, hug that right knee into the forehead, and let's take the buttocks towards the heels for another child's pose, taking a couple of breaths here. And when you're ready, inhale, shift the weight forward, push back into your down dog. And then let's step the left foot in between the hands, come into a lunge, drop the back knee. And then inhale, take the arms by the side and start to shift the weight forward into that left leg, coming into a nice stretch for the right hip flexors. Breathing a lot here, settling into this posture. Good, releasing back to down dog. Let's bend the right leg and step the right foot in between the hands for a lunge. Drop the back knee. Take the arms by the side and shift the weight into the right leg, coming into a left hip flexor stretch. Breathing for 5 breaths. Take the palms back to the floor and step back to your down dog. Start to work in the hips. Inhale here, float the left leg high, and then as you exhale, hug that left knee in towards the chest and take left knee to left wrist, coming into pigeon pose, squaring off the hips. And then either stay here or start to walk those hands forward, deepening the stretch for the left buttocks. Breathing for 5 full breaths. To release, walk the hands back, push into the hands, step back into your down dog, and then inhale, float the right leg high for a 3-legged dog, and exhale, hug the right knee in towards the chest and take right knee to right wrist, coming into pigeon on the opposite side, squaring off the hips, and then walking those hands forward if you did the same on the other side, and holding for 5 breaths. Inhaling, walking the hands back, pushing back into a down dog. And then we're just going to step the feet forward to in between the hands and slowly roll up, float the arms all the way up to standing. When you're ready, bring the palms to touch, bring them down through the center of the chest, and you're done. Good job.